Our young men are taught that weakness is strength, that delicacy is desirable, and that being a soft metrosexual is more valuable than training the mind, body, and soul. Social media has weakened us, siphoning our men of their will to fight, to rise in a noble manner, square their jaws, and charge once more into the breach of life to defend what they love. So on this precipice of disaster, I ask the young men of this nation a question. Will you sit behind a screen while the storied tales of your forefathers become myth? Or will you stand resolute against the dying light of America's golden age? Will you reclaim your masculinity? Will you become a man to be feared, to be respected, to be looked up to? Or will you let this nation's next generation be its final generation?
Interesting. Now get the hell out of there, you loser. Anyway, sorry, it sounded there like I was talking just about the fact that he lost his bid for re-election, which does make him a literal loser. No, I also mean that he is just overall an absolute loser. If that wasn't clear from the ridiculous, like 2006 era right-wing talking points he was spreading. The left wants you to be metrosexuals. Who even talks about metrosexuals anymore? He's a young man. That's before his time. Is he just ripping off speeches from 2005? Anyway, look, he's worried there about the young men of America not being willing to fight. And I do have to give him at least credit that in the past he has been willing to fight. We've got the proof of it on video right here. Utter loser. Maybe when he's talking about soft metrosexuals, he meant metrosexual trees with soft wood because they're long dead. And he could easily knock the wood off of them, even though he frequently was missing the tree with his punches. I don't know how that happens. It literally can't move.
This is going to the moon, baby, to the moon. We're only up 30x.
Let's go Brandon.com.
Let's go Brandon.com. Get on the train. Get on the train. Take the power of currency away from the government. Take it back, baby. Take it back. Let's go.
Okay, so you already knew that Madison Cawthorn was basically every kind of douche. Why wouldn't he be a crypto douche too? Also, potentially a crypto criminal, because there are concerns that what you just saw there, in addition to some other moves, might represent basically violations of insider trading rules, where he is being alleged to have participated in a pump and dump scheme for a cryptocurrency, which I looked into it. I Googled pump and dump in crypto, and it turns out this has actually happened before. It turns out it's kind of a big thing in crypto. So what are we talking about here? Well, on December 29th, in the video you saw, Madison Cawthorn was at a party with James Kutolis, a hedge fund manager and the ringleader of the cryptocurrency called Let's Go Brandon. To give you an idea of how serious cryptocurrency is, you can just attach a stupid catchphrase or a picture of a dog to it, and that's its whole appeal, and that determines whether it succeeds or fails. So obviously a reliable place to put your money. Anyway, so he posed in these photos. He was talking about it going to the moon and all that stuff. You can see comments on that post. Tomorrow we go to the moon, which is a very specific prediction. Now, what's interesting is that the next day, NASCAR driver Brandon Brown announced that the meme coin would be the primary sponsor of his 2022 season, causing its coin value to spike by 75%. So it sounds as if he might have known something was going to influence its value before it was publicly known. Now, multiple watchdog groups have said that he apparently had advanced non-public knowledge of a deal that coin had with Brown. They said that post, combined with Cawthorn's statement that he owns the coin, warrants an investigation by the DOJ or the SEC into whether he violated some sort of rule. Someone from the Project on Government Oversight says this looks really, really bad. This does look like a classic case of you got some insider information and acting on that information, and that's illegal. There's probably a strong case here. I don't want to prejudge, but based on everything that's out there, I think there's a very strong possibility that if someone is going to investigate this, they're going to find something.